Hey guys, welcome to DOLLBANG. I'm Prince Derek Doll, and this is a mukbang video. Over the next few weeks, I'll be sitting with some very important people, having some meaningful conversations over delicious food. So make sure that you come back and join me, subscribe to the channel early so that you don't miss it. Today, for my first guest, I have BrittBites. Tell them a little bit about what you do, where you're from, and we can jump into this food.
Yes, my name is BrittBites, and I am a chef. I just started my own empanada business, so check me out on Instagram, BrittBites. I also have my own YouTube channel, Favorite Foodies, so go subscribe, like, share, all that fantasticness. And today I have for Prince Derek Doll, for his first mukbang, I wanted to come in hot.
Yes.
We have sushi and sausage.
Yeah. So you know what kind of sushis we have? Like, what are we eating? Like,
oh yeah, we have some California rolls, which everyone loves.
It's a favorite.
I have some shrimp tempura sticking out here, spicy crab, we have yellowtail, we have spicy tuna. We got a little bit of everything for everybody.
Very good. And then this is Italian sausage, or is this what is this?
I have some Dominican sausage. It's kind of like chorizo. It's a little spicy. I put a little spices on it myself because I like it a little.
I'm from Louisiana. I love a little spice.
Yeah, and then I also have some Italian sausage and spicy Italian sausage mixed in there.
Very good. Now, some people would say that this is a weird combo, sushi and sausage, right?
Yes.
But for today's topic, I think it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Because today we're going to be talking about bisexuality. Don't go anywhere.
To queer millennials, the key. For the first episode, we are going to be talking about
oh, you hate femme people. No.
Like, no, that's not what I said.
No.
What I said was, you look a mess. The predators in this community.
If in case I've been exposed to HIV, why do I need to take this pill?
Is it on? Is this thing recording? Can you hear me, please? Can you come me up in the headphones, please?
You ready? Let's get in. All right. So the first thing is, what is bisexuality? What's your definition of bisexuality?
Well, my definition is liking both male and female. Okay. But I know like a lot more, especially with the LGBTQIA plus community, like there's so much more that goes into everything that everyone is, but I like both men and women.
And women.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically bisexuality is an attraction between both genders, or both biological sexes. And for the most part, a lot of people usually get it confused with pansexuality, which is being open to a person no matter what their gender expression is, or their biological sex. And that can be different from bisexuality in the sense that bisexual can say, I'm attracted to cis women and cis men.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. But just for those who want a little clarity on the difference between bisexuality and pansexuality. Another common thing that we hear is it being a phase. Have you heard that?
Oh, definitely had, like, especially, I feel like a lot of people get that when they're going to college, or like, it's like you're experimenting, or this is just a phase, or whenever people hear it the first time you express liking the same sex, it's like, okay, you'll grow out of it, it'll be fine. But for a lot of people, it doesn't happen.
I always look at sexuality like figuring out what kind of foods you like. Like as a foodie, like I may not like this sushi or this particular type of roll, but I won't know that if I don't try it. Yeah. Right? I can try it and be like, you know what, that's not for me, and never go to it again. I know that I like California roll. That's the one I'm going to be eating for the rest of my life.
That's true.
Because that's what I like. That's my preference.
But
I prefer
also,
California roll.
There are a lot of people who feel like they don't need to experiment.
I think that comes with a fear though, because there's so much that goes into stigmatizing sexual exploration. Like, I know I'm from the South, I'm from Louisiana, and I live below the Bible Belt. And so stepping outside of anything that's considered normal, you know, it's a sin, and you know, it's a fear-mongering tactic that, you know, you're gonna go to hell and you get ostracized from the community, you're like labeled as something, you know, damn near demonic almost.
Yeah.
And I think that scares some people from actually experiencing their own human existence. Like, this is your body.
Well, yeah, homophobia sometimes like manifests itself so angrily towards other people, like in a way that's like,
it's really weird. Like, you have an issue, you need to work on that. Well, first of all, my understanding of what gay meant was that gay meant happy. That was my first introduction to that word. So I found there were gay people. I was like, so what's the problem with them?
They're super happy.
They're happy people.
They're the happiest.
Like, what's wrong with them?
By the way, this sushi is
the bomb.
Amazing.
Like, I'm looking at it like, what do I try next?
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't even.
We haven't
Let me
gotten
get
there.
into this. Yeah, because I don't know. I think I was like biased.
What is this? This is tuna? What is yellow? What is this?
I think this is spicy tuna. No, I think this is yellowtail.
Yellowtail?
Yeah.
That was good.
I'm gonna dig into some crab over here though.
Knock it out.
Look at us crossing. Crisscrossing.
So, as far as the whole, you know, thinking it's a phase thing, because for some people it actually is, where they just go and they have their moment of exploration, like you said, in college or high school. For others,
oh damn,
it's okay. Right, the whole thing just dropped. Oh, my bad. Whatever. So anyway, I will not be defeated by this role.
Yes.
I think that plays into the thing about sexual fluidity. What do you feel about that? Like, do you agree that sexuality is fluid and that people naturally can swing back and forth however they want?
I mean, they should be able to. Like, no one should ever tell you how you should represent yourself. I grew up more of like a tomboy. I did taekwondo. I played softball my entire life. And I never really was like playing with like dolls or anything like that, but I never thought I was just like boyish. That was just, those were just things that I liked. But I know later in life, a lot of people associated the things that I liked with my sexuality. And so I also get like a lot of people asking me or assuming that I'm like a lesbian just because I don't like girlish things, which is
the whole gender norms.
And it's a little upsetting. It's just like, why do you have to associate the way I act, the way I decide to dress, the way I carry myself with my sexuality?
I just saw a post on social media last week about this group of little boys who were in ballet, and I just watched how straight men just lost their shit. Like, these boys should be playing football, or they should need to be on somebody's basketball court. And it was like, why do they need to do all that? That's to cascade, like, what, being in an art form of dance, just stuff like that. Like, you know, how I feel like we sexualize everything. And
unnecessarily.
You know, and for a kid, as far as the phase and your natural form of development, like understanding what you like, what you don't like, and who you are, how you want to present. I think for boys, sometimes it's a little harder. I do believe that there's a double standard in bisexuality, specifically.
For sure.
Because I think for girls, right, I think most people fantasize about two girls.
Yeah, they're like, no,
out, right?
For sure. I've gotten that like a lot. It's gotten to the point where I don't say when I'm getting into a relationship like what my sexuality is, because when I'm in that relationship, that's my relationship. I'm with a guy, I'm with a guy. I'm with a girl, I'm with a girl.
Oh my God, you mean
that's it. Yeah, it's like, what does any of that have to matter? Like, do I have to worry about you cheating? If I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna cheat. That's the problem you have to deal with. It depends on that person.
You hit the nail right on the head. And kind of moved into my next question a little bit, but as a bisexual, when dating someone who is same gender loving, like say you are like a bisexual male dating a gay man, a strictly gay man, or a bisexual female dating a lesbian who's never been with a man, Like, do you think that it presents a different challenge, or is it harder? Besides the whole cheating thing.
I think the cheating thing is worse. Like the stigma. If you're a bisexual female dating a lesbian, they assume like
That'll never be enough.
Yeah. They were like, why were you ever with a man? It's disgusting. Like, I can't believe you've had a penis inside you. I actually have not dated a lesbian. I've always ever dated other bisexual women. Have you ever dated a bisexual female? Or a bisexual male?
I don't think I've ever dated
Or would
a guy
you be
that,
open to it?
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Okay.
But I did date a guy that identifies as gay. But before me, like 2 relationships before me, he was dating a girl.
2 years?
Like, no, like couple relationships before me.
Oh, okay.
She was a girl, but she identifies as a lesbian.
Oh,
Right.
juicy.
So I mean, they both had bi experiences, but they both identify as, one identifies as a lesbian, the other one identifies as a gay male. But she's more of a masculine presenting female, and he's somewhat of a more feminine presenting male.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Right. So they were technically
Like a
straight
sexual relationship.
sexual relationship, but they both were. Oh shit.
Okay. We'll sip to that.
Right. They both were gay, so I don't know if I've dated a bisexual or not, because that's not what he calls himself. Would you ever date a bisexual guy?
Yeah, definitely.
You wouldn't be afraid that he's gonna like one day wake up and be like, damn, I want some dick.
That's what strap-ons are for.
Right. And we like to call that pegging. It's a thing. And more straight couples do it than you think. So all these macho men out there are a lot of men out there getting pegged. And there's a reason for it. For those of you who don't know, the
G-spot.
The male G-spot is about 2 inches up his butt. Right behind his prostate. You gotta tickle that little thing and magic happens. Oh Lord.
I'm enjoying
It's
this.
the hot, maybe it's the sausage.
I don't know what it is. It's everything. It's the wine. It's the sausage.
I'm
it's
feeling
the
it.
sushi.
I'm feeling it all. So tell me about your first relationship with a girl. How many have you had? Like, have you had like?
I've had 3 meaningful ones.
Have you dated more girls than guys?
One of my first relationships was with a girl.
Okay. What was that like?
Well, the first time I realized I was attracted to a girl, I remember it was 4th grade. Won't say her name, but she's my Facebook friend and girl. I'll be liking your tweets and Facebook posts. And I realized I liked this girl, and I sent her like a little note. And I was like, can you be my girlfriend? And then she sent me this note back and was just like, no, I don't think my dad will like it. I'm gonna get in trouble. We were like 9. It was ridiculous.
Wow.
So that was like the first time I realized I was like attracted to like a girl. But then once I finally was in a relationship with a girl, it wasn't until high school.
Oh, interesting.
You did?
Yeah, I had to adjust. I was sitting on my legs. 'Cause
Yeah, mine is numb now, so.
I'm really tall. But 4th grade. 4th grade is when you knew. That was like.
Nah. Yeah, I was
Like 8, 9.
4th grade. I was 9. That's 20 years ago.
Wow.
Ooh, God.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. So my first relationship with a guy, like my first boyfriend, wasn't until I was 22. I was a senior in college. And I probably would have had a relationship before that guy, but the guy that I had been seeing was closeted. So I found out he had a girlfriend, and I just didn't want to play that game. Like,
It's messy.
yeah, I didn't want to deal with all that. So I found me a boyfriend who secured themselves and did all that stuff. I'm trying to think, when did I acknowledge my attraction? Because I feel like I had to grow into it. Because even today, like, Men are annoying. Yeah.
Listen.
And I think it's crazy because I've always like had female friends.
I've always had male friends.
With my female cousins, you know what I'm saying? I learned to listen and how to kind of go off of vibes, like because of female energy that was around me. Like, oh, okay, this is what women like. So I'm able to get along with them better. It's like, oh, okay, I already know that you want someone that listens, blah, blah, blah. I feel like I was trained. The women in my family trained me well.
Yeah, I have a lot of women in my family, but I don't think that, I just think it was just me. I was like, you're cute. Sure.
What do you find attractive about women?
I just like the beauty of their body, and like, I like the fact that we have so much in common because we're women at the end of the day. Like, I don't have to explain certain things that are happening with me when I'm like acting crazy. You know why?
What I look for in a partner. I think I've always been the person that looks at people and, okay, well, I like this vibe. Could this person be a partner? Because I feel like I was raised to kind of partner up.
Okay.
But I was also told by my mom that it was always just going to be me, my money, and my stuff. And I think that's because
You have to find like a good balance though.
I'm trying. But
As soon as somebody tries to fuck up your money, it's like,
oh,
don't know.
it's not you.
Goodbye.
That's spirit. Cheers. Like, the spirit told me this ain't it. I guess it have to be like what you find about them attractive. Like I think people are attracted to very different things.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that I'm attracted to in a woman is not the same thing I'm attracted to in a man. I know that
It's the same
for you.
thing. Yeah, for sure.
Black is.
Black is.
Black is.
Black is.
Black is everything.
Black is everything. All right, we had to change the battery real quick, but we're back and we're down to our last question for our part, which means it's the perfect time.
For the last dab.
The Last Dab. Bam.
One of my favorite shows on YouTube is Hot Ones. Shout out to Sean Evans, one of the greatest interviewers on YouTube.
Oh.
So they have this. It's from First We Feast. Heatness, get it online. The Last Dab is the hottest hot sauce that they have on their show, and I thought, since it's a spicy question, let's do our own little last dab. I'll put some hot sauce and we can dab sushi or sausage in it.
Very good.
But
You can tell when to. Oh
this is gonna be some problems.
my God! I feel like it's gonna make my hair come off my head.
Or grow some more.
Piece.
You have spicy sausage. You know what? I'm gonna do
Spicy
the same thing.
Remember piece. Oh my God.
Love it. People looking at it like, I don't know. It's not a lot here, but I feel like
I'll go first. Little dab will do you. See, I don't think I'm cheating. I did just a dab. Just a dab. Looks like messy sausage. All right.
Anyway. All right.
Oh my God.
Oh God. Okay, you gotta do it at the same time.
Okay.
All right.
Whole cream?
No. Oh my God.
This isn't that.
It's building.
How did your shit?
It's really spicy like that.
It is like I think it's because I put it after the wasabi. The wasabi hadn't.
No, the
really gone
wasabi
away.
helped me. Oh no, you did too much of the wasabi. That's why. What was the question?
It's the air. Okay. I forgot.
It's getting hotter the more I talk.
How did your mom, your dad, your family, your friends, how did they take it when you came out as bisexual?
So, the first time, I actually never really came out to my family.
Oh my God.
The first time, it's spicy. The first time they found out I had a girlfriend
Right?
was because my mom was very, very sneaky and went on my MySpace. And I had conversations with another girl. She was like, oh, I'm so happy you're with the girl I was with now. Well, at that time. And she was very upset. My family was very upset. Well, my mom and dad. I don't even know how I'm talking right now. My parents found out. They brought me into the room. They had a whole conversation with me. They were like, because at the time I went to an all-girls Catholic high school, so they were like, why didn't you just tell us? We could have put you in another school. And I was like, no, I don't think it was that.
About you liking girls? It was gonna change?
They just found out that way, and Not that I meant for them to find out that way, of course not, but that's how they found out and they knew I was into girls. I've never officially came out to my family or anyone. I never questioned like possibly being with a girl for the rest of my life. I thought like could have been a possibility.
Wow.
Yeah,
So this is like your coming out?
it is.
Oh my God! Well, welcome. You're one of the open bees.
My mouth is still on fire.
My mouth is absolutely burning. I'm waiting to see if you're gonna get water first. I had
No,
to
I'm
slide
not going to. Yeah, I saw you cheated. He got some sushi. He got the rice.
No, the rule said to see who's gonna get water first.
I wasn't gonna do it. We could
I
do
know.
another one.
I'll do another one. Where? When? Who's
That
telling?
was like, okay,
not
not for
mine.
nothing. It sneaks up on you.
That's the last dab.
It is the last dab.
So, we asked some of our viewers for questions and myths, and Linwood Lewis says, this is a myth, bisexuals need sexual attention from both genders. That kind of confuses me. I think that bisexuals are open to attention from both genders, but need is such a very strong word.
Yeah, I feel like you're saying they're needy in general, and bisexuals are just
Like at the same time.
yeah,
or-
they're just attention seekers, period. But there are attention seekers who are heterosexual. So, I don't know. I don't think that's like a thing. I love attention,
Right?
but I'm not seeking it from both genders at the same time. Like whoever I'm with at the
Yes.
time, I want their attention. I mean, I feel like if I encountered more lesbians who were open to bisexuals, then I probably would have had like a more even encounter with men and women.
Well, I think at this point, I think I'm almost even with my dating ratio, but I've had more relationships.
Are we talking
with
about like
women than men.
relationships or just like
But-
hookups and like everything in between?
Well, I mean, I guess. I don't know. The question said, do they generally prefer one over the other? I think it has to do with the person. I think,
Yeah.
like I said, some people may fall on one spectrum where they do find themselves attracted to guys more than they are girls, but that doesn't mean
No,
that
it's
they're
pretty
close
even for
attraction.
me.
But I think it's like if you're equally attracted to both,
Yeah.
you're open to. My thing is bisexuality is about the openness to.
Yeah,
to
the
not
attraction
really-
is like even for me. Oh man.
So Vanisha Miles says bisexual females are always out to get their straight friends.
What does that mean?
True or false? Out to get them, like convert them? At least you mean convert them. Or like
To be bisexual?
turn them out.
No. No. No.
Well, can we, okay. So,
I've never personally done it, but I have had a friend come to me. I think because she knew I was bisexual and like made advances towards me.
oh,
Because she knew.
she knew that you were open
But
to
yeah.
that attraction.
Yeah.
Okay. Or the potential of that attraction.
The only thing I will say that I have done with like my straight female friends, just out of curiosity, ask them if they've been attracted to girls or if they ever had an interest in like females at all. Not because I'm trying to convert them, I wouldn't like advance with them. I was just like literally like curious. Nothing ever happened, so.
So I made a comment about straight men who are obsessed with homosexuality, or like they have like this really averse reaction to it. So like, watch it, because those are the ones that are sleeping with men. And I gagged. I was like, oh well.
My thing is like, guys who think, well, heterosexual guys who see bisexual or homosexual men and just assume
Sorry, I just got my lips back.
and just
Feel better.
assume like that a guy's attracted to other men, that they're attracted to you also. Who do you think you are? First of all, if you're attractive, then you're an attractive person regardless.
But it's a different conversation.
Yeah.
I've never seen girls get mad at each other when they bring that conversation up, but I've seen literal fights break out
You guys.
because the guy thought he was getting hit. I was like, no, it's just a simple conversation. Well, no problem.
Girl says, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful." I'll be like,
Girls do give each other compliments. and it's taken platonically. Interesting
Yeah.
concept. You can learn from this, fellas. I know I dress nice. You can tell me. I'm not gonna
Compliment him when he
give me
deserves it.
Give me
He
my
deserves
things,
it.
and I'll give you your things. You can keep them
Platonically.
platonically. All right, and then we have one more.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Alicia Adams says, men that claim bisexuality are just gay, but women can go back and forth, and if they decide to be with or marry a man, they were just experimenting. So, I guess that's, I'm going to say a myth. Men that claim bisexuality are gay. Oh, that's the, she's speaking toward the double standard
Okay, gotcha.
of bisexuality amongst men and women and how it's viewed. I think that's like socially accepted.
Yeah.
So I say at the top of the show, I think most men, some straight or not, think about the female experience. You know, what that's like. They fantasize about it. You see it romanticized all the time, but it's not the same for men.
Yeah.
I think the thing that separates them will probably be the act of penetration that people get about. That's immediately what they think.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's really weird. Stop thinking about other people having sex.
Right. Mind your business.
Mind your business.
If you're not doing it, what does it matter? Like, women can claim to be bisexual or be bisexual, and it's completely fine just because people, men and women, fantasize about it. Straight women will want to be with another woman and her man and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, she can go and marry a man and nobody says anything. If there's a guy and he is bisexual because he's being penetrated or is doing the penetrating, they automatically assume that's like, you're gay. Just because that is the situation does not mean you are gay, because you still like women. And you don't, there's so many dynamics within lesbian and gay relationships that heterosexuals don't understand, that just leaves them open to criticism. They don't sit there and try to actually, not that they have to understand, because they're never going to when they aren't a part of the community or know the dynamics.
You know, I think about like the part of the community in my head. I'm like, we're in an era now where a lot of us are sharing the same struggles.
Yeah.
I think that if we were able to like relate to that part, like we're kind of all part of the same community. My thing is, if you have sex, then guess what? You're part of the sex community. So all those extra letters and labels we're dealing with, it's part of the sex community. You're doing with your body what you want to do with it. Other people are doing with their bodies what they want to do with it. As long as no one's putting you in harm's risk or in harm's way.
Exactly. If you're not harming another person, who cares who you're having sex with?
Stop.
Be safe, be happy, be healthy.
Yeah. Love, be loved, and be satisfied.
Yeah.
This is the goal. This is the goal. Well, I think we had a really great conversation. I really appreciate you coming and being my first guest
Yes!
for DOLLBANG.
Mukbang!
Tell them again where they can find you on social media.
BrittBites, all platforms. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Follow your girl.
And I'm Prince Derek Doll. Thank you all so much for watching. We're going to finish eating up. I'm going to finish making my wine.
There was a lot of food.
Right. Again, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at The Derek Doll. And find me on Facebook, Prince Derek Doll. See you next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.
That was good.
Full. Oh my god.
You did a great job.
I need to stand up so this food was like...
Right.